Can Frieza say the N-word? Nah, cause I'm serious. I know Toyotaru did this shit on purpose. Out of all the colors to give Frieza, he gave him the color of black? Anyways, today we talking about the recently released chapter 87 of the Dragon Ball Super manga. And to be even more specific, really, I want to talk about how I feel about Black Frieza and his ebony greatness. Also, if not already obvious, there's going to be a bunch of manga spoilers throughout the video. So if you don't want to be spoiled, click off the video right now. So the first thing I really want to talk about when it comes to this chapter is the development of Gas's and Elec's relationship, as it seems that Elec has shown his true feelings towards Gas and how much he cares about him. Within this chapter, we find out that as a result of Gas getting even more power than he already had, he ultimately sacrificed a huge sum of his life force to the point he came out looking like whatever the fuck this is. What makes this important is the fact that Elec was aware of this and even seemed to embrace the idea of Gas dying. This revealed that Elec really never cared for his little brother Gas, which wasn't really surprising because does this really look like the face of someone who cares about his family? Yeah, that's what I thought. Something I found pretty interesting about this situation is that Gas didn't seem to purposely use his life force as a means to get more powerful, as we also see within the chapter how Gas is surprised by how he looks like a raisin, which kind of begs the question, if Gas didn't consciously use his life force as fuel for power, what was the reasoning behind that happening? Anyways, we move on to the second half of the chapter, in which our favorite racist boy Frieza appears, and as soon as this man touched the ground, he practically single-handedly ended this shit arc. First, he goes on to one-shot Gas in base form, which even though close to death, he was technically the strongest being in the universe, but shit, I guess not. He then goes on to one-shot Elec, which is well-deserved, but only after doing this does Frieza even notice his nemesis monkeys. And honestly, what this man did to Goku and Vegeta is quite disgusting. He first proceeded to transform into his nigga form. He then went on to blitz and one-shot Goku and Vegeta simultaneously. Like, how does this happen, bro? Frieza then goes on to say a bunch of nonsense, which I don't really want to mention in this video, with the exception of one thing, and that thing being the fact that Frieza apparently had to train for 10 years within the Room of Spirit and Time to gain his nigga form, which is pretty interesting seeing as training is for the monkey and not the master. Frieza then lets the monkeys go free, and the chapter ends with Whis reviving Namekian nigga 127 and taking Vegeta and Goku back to Beerus' planet to train. So like I said in the beginning, the main thing I wanted to talk about is Frieza, and one of the things I wanted to talk about was what Frieza's real intentions were at this point, as it seems that Frieza doesn't really have any deep desire to kill Vegeta or Goku, seeing as he let them go. This suggests that Frieza has no interest on revenge on Goku or Vegeta and has some other grander goal in mind, or he's just a cocky bastard, but I'd like to think Frieza's not brain dead. Now, if this is the case, this will be huge for Frieza's character, as it's possible that he's gone through a character arc and in some way has changed. For me personally, I've never really liked Frieza, as so far he's been a flat character that has lacked any type of growth. Now, though that's the case, it seems something has changed as past versions of Frieza would have killed the monkeys on sight. Now on to the next thing I wanted to talk about when it comes to Frieza, which is the design of his new transformation and even the goddamn name. Black Frieza? Really? What type of fucking name is that? For a series that's notoriously known for its transformations, Black Frieza is a serious letdown for me, as literally he's just Golden Frieza, but a nigga. What's even more stupid is that this is not the first time they've done this. Super Saiyan Blue is a prime example of a lackluster transformation design with also a shit name. Like, what are we gonna get next? Green Frieza and Super Saiyan Rainbow? Anyways, that's really everything I wanted to talk about in this video. I would appreciate it if you guys liked the video, to communicate if you guys want to see more of these type of chapter review type videos. Subscribe too, because if you don't, I'm gonna get Frieza to fuck your mom, blow up your city, and call you the N-word.
I just flex and count my checks, don't ask who's best, bitch, I'm the best. Me and Fly when the hills had it on our necks, gonna show who's less, gonna show who's the best. She wanna fuck